I was telling a friend this morning that um, depression and anxiety can kind of feel like, if you're out in the lake swimming or maybe paddleboarding and a boat goes by and there's suddenly huge waves from the wake. So they're cresting and then troughing and then cresting and troughing, and then it slowly starts to even out until it's calm again. Well, that's what things do to my brain. So something that would upset somebody on a surface level, where they're getting just little waves, can knock me right off the paddleboard. And then when the next boat comes, someone who has more resiliency than me will be up paddling again, but I would still be recovering from the first set of waves. So what happens is you get more and more tired, and it's more difficult to deal with the waves. So like this morning, I haven't showered yet. I didn't take the dogs for their you-know-what, but I'm out of bed and I'm sitting in the sunshine instead of in my room hiding. So, and last night was rough. Like, I was in so much emotional pain that I was arching my back and clenching when I was crying because it was so painful. And I don't think people really realize that depression and anxiety are physically painful sometimes. And so I'm fortunate in that I don't drink or do drugs to get through it, but I do eat. So I ate an entire box of cookies and 2 little bags of chips and a big portion of pasta with meat sauce and lots of cheese. And I was finally I started trying to go to bed at about 10, and I was finally able to get myself to sleep at about probably 4:30 or 5. And then of course the dogs wake me up at 7 because that's our normal routine. And then when the next wave hits, it's difficult to manage. And I think a lot of people also don't realize that when this is happening, I can pretend for a short period of time that I'm managing. So I can get up on that paddleboard and I can paddle with you for half an hour and pretend like I'm doing okay. But as soon as you turn and head back on your way, I'm in the water again, because I can only summon up the energy and the courage for so long. So I think it's important, the people that are struggling, that you check in more than one way. I don't know. I think it's probably different for everyone. With me, I don't have a big network of people, so a lot of it I do need to do on my own. But if there's a way for you to be with someone, to go and spend the night, just to say, hey, do you want company tonight? Do you want me to sleep in the other room? Do you want me to sleep on the couch? Can I just come and be there with you while you're in pain and not try to fix you? So if people try to fix me, it's more tiring than being by myself, because if I could have fixed it, I would have. And I mean, yeah, that's a whole nother topic for another video. So it's like waves. So if you can protect someone from the waves or hold them above water for a while, it'll give them a break. So figure out the people who need it and go and give them a life vest.